Welcome back to the Know Before You Grow series. Today we're going to be looking at this Bio365 BioFlower bagged soil. I'm Matt with SoiLab.
And I'm Kris with My Soil.
Follow along as we evaluate this bagged soil. The first thing I'd like to discuss is the price point on this Bio365 BioFlower. This came in at a pretty high price point of $38 per cubic foot. And on our scale, that scores it at a 2. So let's see what we're getting for our money and dive in and look at the quality.
Yeah, you guys know as a consumer, once we purchase a product, open the product up, first thing we do is get a smell of that product. This one, I actually scored it at a 7. It has a real peaty smell to it. Peaty and also neutral. But yeah, just a peaty, neutral, earthy smell to it. Nothing off-putting. I don't remember what you...
Yeah, I had this one scored at a 7 as well. And yeah, there's just not a lot that stands out good or bad for me. So I would agree with Kris, relatively neutral on the smell, definitely at a 7. So as we dive in now to look at kind of that overall look and feel, there is one thing that's kind of unique about this soil. You're gonna see a lot of these really small strands that are long and skinny. And so that was kind of a unique aspect to the look and feel. Relatively small particle sizes, but good drainage and water retention as well. From a look and feel standpoint, I had that scored as a 7.
I scored look and feel on this one at a 7 as well. Again, an interesting soil with the long strands of the cocoa or cocoa core, it looks like. But also a good mix of the fine textured, just a nice feeling soil. Just a little interesting, kind of different than the ones that we've seen previously.
For sure, and I'll just add, physically during the grow out, it took water really well. It was really easy to manage in the lab. Now, as we look at the nutritional side, Kris, what did we learn from those My Soil tests?
Yeah, as you guys know, with the My Soil test, we run the analysis on these soils prior to growing out plants. This soil, I actually scored nutrient levels at an 8.5. Had great levels of everything, well exceeding the optimal range for all our macronutrients. Micronutrients, as you guys know, are trending on the low side, but pH was in range. So those micronutrient additions are pretty easily done. And so I scored this at a 8.5.
And I had that scored at an 8.5 as well. I based that off of everything Kris said, plus that nutrient density score that was right at 85% on that My Soil test. Now, the next thing we need to look at is, will it grow? And hopefully you're seeing some pretty healthy plants in front of me, just like I am. I would point out on the lettuce that here in the last week, so weeks 6 to 7, we did start to see a little bit of leaf curl on the tips in those youngest leaves first. And so that was maybe the only ding I had against this in this grow out. I had this at a 7.5 from a score perspective.
I interestingly had it at a 7.5 as well. So for some of the same reasons I think that Matt mentioned, seeing a little bit of a leaf curl here in the last couple weeks. The plants look really healthy. They just didn't get a lot of height on them. They are producing flowers at this time. But next to some of the other plants we've seen, just not the top performer, but did pretty well overall.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's kind of unique. This is the first time I think Kris and I are going to just agree on everything. Yeah. But that makes the math on this overall rating pretty easy. This overall rating came in at 6.4. Again, relatively high price point knocked that overall rating down a little bit, but an overall fantastic performing soil. With that overall rating of 6.4 and what we're seeing here from a plant growth standpoint, Kris, what are you seeing as the best uses of this Bio365 BioFlower?
Yeah, just a great soil, I think, for overall grow out. Put plants in it, whether it's a raised bed or potted plants, and I think that it'll do a fine job at growing those plants. Not a lot of nutrient additions needed, maybe some micronutrients, but yeah, overall, Yeah, so bulking raised beds and also adding organic matter to native soil beds as well.
Yep, agree 100%. Maybe a little icing on the cake with those micronutrient additions, but this is ready to be planted in or is ready to be added into your native soil. Hopefully you enjoyed this content and enjoyed following us along as we rated this. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you'd like to know when our next rating comes out, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon in the lab.